Board of Education regular board meeting. Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
You don't know our names by heart now?
If I'm going to get them wrong. That's terrible. All right, Mr. Neal.
Here.
Mr. Hubble.
Here.
Ms. Rafter.
Here.
Mr. Hisroon.
Here.
And Ms. Crawl.
Here, please stand for the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Resolve that the Brooklyn Board of Education approve the Board of Education agenda for August 18th, 2026 as recommended by the Treasurer and Superintendent. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal.
Yes.
Mr. Hisroon.
Yes.
Ms. Rafter.
Yes.
Mr. Hubble.
Yes.
Ms. Crawl.
Yes. In order for the board to fulfill its obligation to complete the planned agenda in an effective and efficient fashion, a maximum of 30 minutes of public participation as it pertains to school-related topics will be permitted at each meeting. Each person wishing to address the board will approach the podium and state his or her name and address. If several people wish to speak, each person will be allowed 3 minutes until a total time of 30 minutes is used. During that period, no person may speak twice until all who have desired to speak have had the opportunity to do so. The period of public participation may be extended by a vote of the majority of the board. So then we will move on to the superintendent's report.
Good evening, everyone. I cannot believe summer is over already. We are excited to open up with teachers this Friday for our teachers and staff for our Records Day, and then on Monday we have our student orientation and open house. Should have received information from building principals, teachers regarding orientation sign up, things like that. Reminder went out this afternoon on Parent Square. Reminder also that next Tuesday, the 25th, there'll be no school for students, and then students will begin again on Wednesday, the 26th. So we are excited for a great year. I want to acknowledge our operations team, Mrs. Neal, Mrs. Reed, our custodians, our cleaners, our construction team through D&J. They have just done an amazing job with getting the building ready, and we got a lot done this year construction-wise. Still got a ways to go, but obviously if you're driving past the high school on Bidoff, you notice the new windows in. So kudos to everybody on that operations team for all the coordination and hard work. Still got a couple things to do, got a couple more days to finish it up, but it's been an amazing summer. So very excited for another great school year. Also excited to introduce Ms. DeLees. She's going to talk a little bit or introduce our new staff this year, and Ms. DeLees and the administrative team have been keeping our new staff and new teachers busy these last couple days, and we are excited to welcome our newest Hurricanes to the family. So Ms. DeLees.
Okay, well, good evening and thank you. So I'm really excited to welcome all of our new staff. I was just looking at our list of new staff, and whether they've changed positions or we have had people leave and we've gotten new staff in, we are welcoming approximately 26 new positions or people moving into positions. They're not all new positions, but just filling those positions that are needed. So with that being said, I would love for the people that are here this evening, if when I call your name, if you could come on up so we can recognize our new staff. So I'm going to start with Karen Blackburn. She is our new Director of Pupil Services. I have Devin Lavender. She will be our new District Nurse. I have Matthew Larson, not a new face, but one that has taken over a new position, Director of Innovation and Career Readiness. John Capicetti, he is our new high school principal. Lisa Kabinski is our new assistant principal at Brooklyn School. We have Sonia LeBoy. She is going to be an intervention specialist in one of our Mod 2 Intense rooms at Brooklyn School. Ashley Carlisle is going to be an intervention specialist in first grade. I have Molly McCoy here this evening. She is going to be our second grade intervention specialist. So I would love to introduce our 26, 27 new staff members that are here this evening. We are so looking forward to working with you, and please know if there's anything that I can do, and I know I'm extending that to Dr. Claris and the Board of Education, just let us know. Thank you for joining our community. Thank you. Okay, you may have a seat. Thank you.
Teachers, and we were in a meeting, I think it was today, and if they end up going 35 years, they will retire in 2065. So, that being said, I don't think I'll be superintendent in 2065. Never know, but probably not. We're thrilled to have our new staff, thrilled to have our team returning. It's been a great summer of work. Lisa and the team have done a great job in terms of professional development with our teaching staff. Our principals have done a great job with kindergarten kickoff, some summer school, targeted summer school for some of our kids. So even though school officially let out last June, it's been a pretty busy and effective summer, and that just really goes to the dedication of our families, our students, and of course our staff. And we're thrilled to welcome our new teachers, new administrators, people in new roles. Very excited for the work you're going to do. So thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Now you're more than welcome to stay through the meeting, or you can go.
Not offended.
Mr. Larson, you cannot. But that really is my report. Again, we're excited to open up the school year. Again, I would go to if families have questions regarding any type of start of the year items, contact the building principals, contact the department heads, and we'll make the transition as easy as you can. And that is my report. Ms. Kroll?
The treasurer's report. Or do you have just that one piece?
No, there's more after.
Okay.
Okay, good evening. I'd like to start out with talk about the finances for July. The bond interest for the month came in at $14,976. We didn't really, everything's invested, so there weren't, nothing really matured during the month of July, so that's why it seems low. We did have, the prior month in June was 90,000, so that made up for it.
What was it, 90? You said 90?
96,000
Okay.
for June. So the balance in the bond fund is $15,010,660. I did get a billing that we will be paying. It's $2.2 million. At this point, before that billing, we have hit the 25% mark as far as percentage of completion and what we've paid for. Levy income for the month was $24,000. That was the first advance from the county. Additionally, foundation state money was $318,000. The investments for the general fund were $80,385. That's the monthly interest. Personnel costs for July was $1.4 million. Benefits were $415,000, and other operations was $342,000. The other thing that's on there that I wanted to talk about was I'm required by ORC to supply the board, the Department of Education, and the state auditor with any investments that were commercial paper for the year. I gave you this handout, which shows the listing of all the purchases and sales and the amounts that we made. It's just, there's no action to be taken. It's just a kind of just a reference. And then I will be submitting this tomorrow to the Department of Education and the Auditor's Office. The other thing I wanted to talk about was I got a call the other day from LGS, which is a branch of the State Auditor's Office. It stands for Local Government Services. For the last, I'm going to say probably 10 years, LGS has been doing our gap conversion. They informed me that they will not be able to do the conversion this year. They have other counties, cities, and districts that they're going to be working on. So we are allowed to go to what's called IPA for that. One of the names on the list was Harris, who we have been using for the last 10 years for the regular financial audit. We can't use Harris anymore for the audit this year because we used it for 10. We have to go back to the state. So the state came in yesterday and started the audit on that, so they were in. So I will have on the agenda for next month to approve the Harris for the gap conversion for fiscal year 26, what we just finished. That's coming in at this point. That'll be $16,000 for this year. It's up about $2,000, a little less than $2,000 from prior year. And one of the reasons for that is they have to kind of start from scratch and build up the information. They will get some of the work papers from from LGS, but it's going to take a little bit of extra time, so it'd be for the billable hours. It's an up to 16,000, so they're only going to bill for the actual hours. So it may come in cheaper. It won't be more than 16. So, and that's my report.
Can I ask a question? So when you had told us before that they couldn't do it, I think it was a couple meetings back.
Yeah,
okay,
Harris.
That they couldn't, right? So if we go with Harris this year, like, are we allowed to go back? And how does that work?
What happens is when you leave the state, when the state auditor's office lets you go out to an IPA, independent, you could do that for 5 years. If you have clean audits and things, then they can approve you for an additional 5 years. That's what happened in Brooklyn. So last year was the 10th year with Harris in 2025, sorry. So when we hit that 10 year, you automatically flip back to the state for at least 1 year with the state. So if we have a clean audit in 26, I'm assuming that they're going to let us go back to an IPA and go back out for 5 years again. The gap conversion, we're based on, we do a cash basis. So what the gap conversion is, it's converted to accrual accounting. So if you look at a balance sheet from American Airlines and you look at our gap converted balance sheet, they match up and they'll be the same, where cash is not the same as accrual. So what happened was, this is what they told me, was that they're going to be too busy doing other districts and stuff, districts, cities, and counties. Since we are good and we've had clean audits, they're happy to let us go out for the gap conversion.
Okay, thank you.
So then we move on to board committee reports. We will start with Ms. Rathner.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back, staff, and welcome to our students who will be starting next week. And welcome to most of our new staff already left except for Karen, but welcome to our new staff as well. I hope everybody has a great year. I'm looking forward to all the good things happening in our district for the school year. Our fall sports season is underway. Girls soccer, they've already had 2 matches. They're 0-2. Boys are 0-1 with a big game today against Copley at 7 o'clock at the stadium. So if anybody's available after the meeting, stop in and see the boys team play. Volleyball opens the season tomorrow against Lake Ridge at 6:30. Football opens their season Friday night with away game at Grant Valley. This year, the fall sports teams are having a fundraiser on Saturday, September 12th at Rookies in Parma Heights. It's $30 a ticket. It supports all of the sports, fall sports, typical wing night menu, wings, pizza, pasta, drink, and tickets. And a lot of times people ask, well, can tickets be bought at the door? Yes, they can. So in case you don't have any plans for that night and you would like to come out and support, please do so. I don't really have any committee meetings, announcements or anything because we're just starting back to school with the hopes to start on some of the committees that I'm on meeting with next month. But I did happen to attend our core meeting today with our architectural firm AVG and Dunlap and Johnson, and it's amazing. I think the last one was in June, right? So from June until now, all the things that have been happening in our district, and I stop up pretty much all the time, but to hear from the people that are on the front line telling us, what things have been done, it's amazing. You go by the school, like Dr. Claire said, the high school, and you see the new windows. Like, what a transformation. When I go into the auditorium, although it's still under much construction, it's like, wow, like it is going to be the state of the art. It's great. I know that, I've learned a lot from these construction meetings because we all want things done now, and it takes time, and I have come to realize that, but so much things have been done, and as we get closer to, we'll say, summer of 27, things will be all done by then, and, I can't wait. But everything from paving the parking lot at the stadium to our walking path, to our bleachers getting cleaned, to the new cafeteria windows, the flooring, everything is looking great. Painting, new electrical, ceiling tiles, I just love taking tours through it because I see what's being done on a weekly or monthly basis. So that was it was very interesting today. It wasn't a very long meeting, but we packed a lot of stuff into it today. And I just wanted to share that with our community, that we appreciate you supporting our bond issue and all the great things to come. And I can't wait to have a big open house for everybody to see.
Oh, we can have that in March.
In March?
That's my goal. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good target right there.
That's the goal.
The only thing I have for OSBA, there's a couple webinars that I think that I'm going to participate in. August 26th, it's a back to school expectations for success for board members. And then on the 27th, they're about an hour webinars when board meetings get a little tricky. And then there's something in Columbus on the 12th. For a couple hours, I may take a drive down to data-driven student success. And they kind of explain to our board members why it's so important to collect data and why it's so important how we interpret it for our students to have success. And then just around the corner is our OSBA Capital Conference, November 15th to the 17th. And that ends my report. Have a great year.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Just want to welcome everybody back and welcome the new staff to the school. We're really excited. I graduated from here, so it's almost 30 years now, which is scary, but to see, yeah, I know, right? All the young people that I probably, young enough, I was probably graduated by the time they were born. To start, I saw them this morning or yesterday morning. It was really cool. So welcome. I wish you guys the best of luck. Can't believe summer's already over. I got 2 kids that want to come back to school and 2 that don't. So we'll see how that works out.
I can guess.
Yeah, you know exactly what it is. But last thing I want to talk about is Home Days. Home Days is this weekend. It's going to be a really, really cool community celebration. I'm hoping and praying that the weather cooperates because it doesn't look too nice on Saturday, but we'll make sure it's not going to rain that day. We are in desperate need of volunteers, so if anybody in the community is willing to help us out, we just even for an hour, we just need some volunteers there both days. It's going to be 11 o'clock parade on Saturday, right? And then it ends with fireworks at dusk, and we have bands all day, and the car show and inflatables and a lot of cool things. And then Sunday starts at noon, and that's going to go till 7:15. And we have AIW wrestling that's going to be there on Sunday, which is really cool, and just a lot of cool events there too. So we also need gift baskets. If anybody wants to donate a gift basket, that would be fantastic. But looking forward to seeing the community and hopefully you guys there on Saturday. And that's my report.
Thank you. Mr. Holt?
Thank you. I do not have any committee reports. I just want to welcome our new staff. We are thrilled to have you guys. Heard nothing but great things so far, so I know we're early on, but keep it up. Welcome back to all of our students. I have 3 kids that are not excited to come back. And Ted will not be here in 2065 as he was teaching back when I was in school.
That's right.
And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Mr. Neal?
Again, I'd like to welcome everybody back. It's been 48 years since I was in high school, so it's a long time. So welcome everybody back, old and new, and change positions and all that good stuff. So we'll see you along the way. I just have one real quick report, just a Polaris update. They're doing a lot of security technology updates on everything around there, and just cleaning all things up, education on AI for the teachers. So that's really the extent I got. The only other thing is, again, Brooklyn leads in percentage as far as population that goes to Polaris. So I think it's a wonderful thing. There's so many certifications you can get through there early. I have spoke to 2 kids, well, one kid that graduated 2 years ago. He's an HVAC guy making $26 an hour. Then I picked up a prescription at Walmart, and I said, no, this lady, she's got Brooklyn kids. I said, hey, your kids go to Brooklyn yet? Go to Polaris. For one son, making $32 an hour, just graduated in 2023, HVAC, and her daughter's going to be in the nursing program.
Probably yeah, it's great.
So it's an amazing thing. Keep up the good work. We appreciate everything you do, and we'll see you along the way. That's the end of my report.
Thank you. Welcome back. I also have a formal report, but I do want to mention some other things about the home days. Is one, we have I don't remember what year he graduated. We have a former student performing on Saturday. I don't remember his name. Jalen? Okay. We have a 2020 grad and his band playing on Sunday. And then, of course, we have the illustrious Mr. Keller and his band playing on Sunday as well. We're also doing Stuff the Bus. I know that you guys posted it about an hour ago, the list of things to Stuff the Bus to help us with the food pantry, non-perishables and hygiene products, laundry products, and gently used clothing. They released a really awesome video that Karam and I had filmed on a really hot, I saw it. Yeah, it was, we are superstars. So we hope to see everybody there. It's a really great way for the new staff to kind of get to know the community, because we have so many kids things happening. There's a petting zoo. And we had a great time last year, and it's gonna be bigger and better this year. And we had tons of vendors and that selling all sorts of good stuff. So we hope to see some new faces, and that's the end of my report. So we'll move on to the treasurer consent agenda.
Okay. I have 4.1, resolution to approve the minutes from the July 21st and the August 4th meeting. 4.2, resolution to approve the financial statements for July. 4.3, resolution to approve the transfer of unclaimed funds. This is old checks. They're old stale checks, and since some we have reissued, but what we're going to do is I need a resolution in order to move the money from the various funds that they were written out of into the 020. So that's what this resolution is for. Let's see. Resolution, or 4.4, resolution to approve the engagement of the Ohio Auditor of State for the FY26 financial audit. I have 4.5, resolution to approve the Brooklyn City Schools District Board of Education August 2026 four-year forecast, and 4.6, approval of the consent agenda.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal?
Yes.
Mr. Israani?
Yes.
Mr. Hubble?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Crawl?
Yes.
Item 5.1 on the consent agenda, resolution to approve PSI affiliates for behavior management program agreement 26-27 school year. These are our agreements with our non-public school districts. We're required to approve these these agreements. Doesn't cost us anything. We're just kind of the approving agent there. Item 5.2, resolution to approve the agreement with the Groovy Garfoose for the 26-27 school year. Resolution to approve the agreement with Rob Holla LLC. 5.4, approval of a positive education program agreement for 26-27 school year for student outplacements. Item 5.5, resolution to approve Educational Service Center of Northeast Ohio audiology and/or hearing impairment services agreement for the 26-27 school year. Item 5.6, resolution to approve Educational Service Center of Northeast Ohio visual impairment agreement 26-27 school year. Item 5.7, resolution to approve agreement with the United Cerebral Palsy Association of Greater Cleveland 26-27 school year. Item 5.8, resolution to approve off-duty fire inspector rates for the 26-27 school year. Item 5.9, resolution to approve the agreement with Lake Tech 360 for the 26-27 school year. This is a maintenance agreement with them. They monitor our services. And then item 5.10, approval of the consent agenda.
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal?
Yes.
Mr. Israani?
Yes.
Mr. Hubble?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Crawl?
Yes.
Item Superintendent's consent agenda personnel. Item 6.1, resolution to approve supplemental assignment 26-27 school year as noted. Item 6.2, resolution to approve classified staff additional summer support as noted. Item 6.3, resolution to approve classified resignations for the 26-27 school year as noted. Item 6.4, resolution to approve employment of classified personnel for the 26-27 school year. Item 6.5, resolution to approve certified supplemental assignments for the 26-27 school year. These are supplemental supports, so either mandated RESA mentors and or non-RESA mentors for our new staff. So this is just our way of making sure our new staff members on the certified side, and the next resolution will be the same thing for our classified staff. Just that additional support to make it successful for their school year. Item 6.6, resolution to approve classified stipend assignments for the 26-27 school year. Item 6.7, resolution to approve long-term substitute classified pay scale classification. We missed this for Patty. Patty was filling in that sub role for July. We just missed that approval, so that's just kind of going back and making sure we're paying her at the right rate. And then item 6.8, approval of the consent agenda.
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal?
Yes.
Mr. Israani?
Yes.
Mr. Hubble?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Crawl?
Yes. On to board business, OSBA Capital Conference Delegate and Alternate.
That's, OSBA has a business affairs meeting at the Capitol Conference. We have to do this every year where we pick a delegate and then an alternate, since there's only two of you going. Who wants to be the delegate?
If you want me to, that's fine.
Okay. Why don't you do it this time? I'll be your alternate.
Okay.
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 We'll have fun.
Mr. Sheriff, do you want to approve that now, or do you want to approve that next meeting? Do we need to approve it out of vote?
No.
Okay.
It's just, yeah, it was just basically an
That's fine.
information.
Okay, all right.
Any other business? All right, the next regular board meeting is Tuesday, September 1st. It's here at the Family Resource Center at 6:15 p.m. And then Tuesday, September 15th, again here at the Family Resource Center at 6:15 p.m. May I have a motion to
So
adjourn?
moved.
May I have a second, please? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal?
Yes.
Mr. Israani? Mr. Hubble?
Yes.
Ms. Rector?
Yes.
And Ms. Crawl?
Yes.
Thank you.